Good afternoon, friends. Busy day today. I found myself in St. Thomas. It's about 20 minutes down the road or so, 15, 20 minutes, what have you, depending on which way you take and how well the traffic's moving, right? And weather. It's Southern Ontario. Either way, we're in Elmer. St. Thomas is where where we were at this morning. Had to get there for a medical appointment for Sarah. That these things happen on Saturday is never okay with me. Monday to Friday, 8 to 4, business hours is far more convenient, but, you take what you can get, and this is one that we had to reschedule anyways. So, let me say that this is the kind of stuff you don't wish on your worst enemy. You just don't. When a loved one, is living with the challenges of medical issues. I mean, some people, I don't even know how to express this, man. Like, you have people in your life, in your family, I'm sure we all do, that, every day of their life is a brand new medical issue. Every day of their life, something else is going wrong. And we all know these people in our families. I'm not going to get into that. In our case, it's very real. It's very, very real. And it has been for most of our children's lives. That's all they've known. And it's the kind of stuff you don't wish on your worst enemy. That noted, when you're in a position to be a caretaker for somebody and your own needs are consistently secondary to those of another person, it's taxing. And without getting into the oh poor me or woe is me, it's certainly not a thing I want to do here now today. I simply want to express that it's taxing. All of those little things that go into it, all of those little moments, the minutia that makes up the trip into town, the appointment, the trip home. You can prepare, you can do all the things you know to do, take all the precautions you need to take, make all the arrangements you want to make, go above and beyond when you think you're going above and beyond, just to do that extra little bit to say, hey man, this time this little thing is going to make it a little bit better. And no matter what, when the world creeps in, that old idea, life is what happens when you're making plans for other things, right? Life is what happens while you're making other plans. It's taxing. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to be taxed. I'm grateful to have a tank full enough that allows me to be taxed. I love my wife deeply. I love our children deeply. I love our family deeply. I love that I can be the man that I am, that they can rely upon. But it's taxing. There it is. We live in a home of, 5 adults, myself included. And when others have needs that outweigh your own, you're taxed. And none of it has ever occurred to me to be a reason to drink, to go backwards, to become the person that I used to be. None of it has ever swayed me from owning the truth of a moment, vocalizing that truth. There's a scenario that was spelled out for me years ago, early on in sobriety, and The old timer I was talking to equated this daily grind of staying sober to being in a boxing ring, fighting a fight. In today's day and age, we could think of it like being in the octagon of the UFC, right? You're in there and you're just taking the shots, right? Just doing the rope-a-dope, man, taking the shots, letting that guy tire himself out as he throws the shots in. And the whole time you're formulating your strategy so that you can shove your opponent off. You know, fake that jab, fake that left, and then come in with the right and just win the fight. When the fight continues day on, day in, day out, day on, day in, day out, on and on and on, day after day, it's taxing. It's taxing. And we have those moments and we never really recognize what's on the other end of that. But I'm here to tell you, man, that regardless, there's something on the other end. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There's a new thing coming down that pipe waiting for you, man. And it's beautiful and it's glorious. And I know it to be true because it's happened time and time again in my lifetime. In the 25 years I've stayed sober, no matter what, the darkness has always kind of passed and there's light and it's beautiful and it's glorious. And I'm excited for it. So, I don't know what the hell else I'm supposed to talk about today. I'm tripping over my words, and I just wanted to get down here and share and just kind of give you some of me today, for whatever that's worth. I'm feeling put upon, you know. I'm feeling beat up a little bit. And I have no desire to drink, which is good. I'm feeling needed by my wife. I'm feeling needed by my children. And that's pretty freaking incredible. You know, it is. Compared to what I brought them in the earliest days. For that to be, you know, full circle to this moment now where I'm the guy that they rely on. It's pretty amazing that I've come that far. So, there it is. One day at a time. Sober. Grateful. It works, friends. If we work it. One day at a time. Love you guys and I'm cheering you on, man. Take care. Bye.